Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do a reading for you. And I've pulled out 2 oracles to get started. I've laid out a few raven cards face down. I'll clarify these with the African Tarot and finish off with the crystal oracle. This begins with the soul's journey, oracle health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This is very consistent with astrological energies, particularly the direct movement of Uranus in Taurus. Taurus being not only Venus ruled, along with your rulership, it rules Taurus, but it's also about balance, giving and receiving, a sort of harmony. And this is speaking to an internal sense of well-being. I feel for many of you, you are reaching a collective and communal sense of well-being and holistic health. But this is how you are internalizing the lessons you're learning in your social world. And this can be as simple as looking at your external accomplishments and recognizing that some of your personal health goals have been difficult, that it is still easy to rationalize bad habits. And I think you are being challenged to use your tools to help you make more positive behavioral changes. The goose, the Egyptian sacred animal, number 26, reduces to an 8, which is the number of the strength card, or the justice, depending on what deck you use. The key words are abundance and nourishment. Interesting. A symbol of abundance connected with deities such as Geb and Amun, the goose is considered sacred in ancient Egypt. The goose represents prosperity and nourishment in the afterlife, essential for cosmic balance, serving as a bridge between humanity and the gods, both in the earthly and heavenly worlds. Its appearance may advise you to embrace the richness of ideas and opportunities that come your way. As a symbol of wealth and opulence in the ancient Egyptian world, the goose invites you to embrace new ideas and opportunities with optimism, promoting beneficial and harmonious relationships, cultivating those that bring mutual benefit. Furthermore, as a sign of care and sustenance, it represents the importance of balancing diligent work with time for personal and spiritual nourishment. This is pretty clear, I think. This feels as though you're reaching this beautiful place of inner grace, gentleness, recognizing that all you accomplish in the external world can be applied within you in making your inner reflection, your inner world, your body function in a way that matches what you're able to accomplish in the world. In the present, we have the Hanged Man. This feels, again, like an iteration of your desire to step back, perhaps from the flow of abundance and balance in your life, and make sure that you are personally benefiting from all of the work you do for others. So this is about adjusting your habits as well as your perspective, so that you are centering yourself as the vehicle that must be full, that must be nourished, that must be whole and healthy in order to sustain the momentum of some tremendous work that you're doing. It also means regulating your habits, your behavior, your self-talk, along with your relationships, recognizing the needs of others as being in a symbiosis with your own. So this idea that you are looking more closely at your internal habits is a way that you are recognizing that your needs are no less than the needs of others you support. This is a beautiful card that shows you adjusting, sacrificing what you once felt were those little rewards. And I'm thinking, using the metaphor of food, eating, weight regulation as the language of the way that we sometimes sabotage our best health, feeling our best, looking our best. And as a Venus ruled sign, this is important to you. The inside must feel as beautiful, as vital, as balanced as the outside. In the past, the Nine of Cups. This is lovely. This feels as though you are so emotionally engaged in the process of working with others on a communal, a collective path of betterment, of shared resources, something that has been thoroughly vetted within you, something that addresses your personal needs and wounds, gifts that you have stored within you that you're learning to give in a way that is equitable, just, reciprocal, the key. But you have a lot of personal satisfaction regarding what it is you are accomplishing, what it is you're working towards. There has been a process of healing your own needs along the way. And so you are satisfied that you are no longer responding to triggers or old wounds or the efforts of others to sabotage your interest. Instead, you are able to step back and recognize an old pattern, an old wound, and adjust your response in accordance. In the future, the Chariot card. This is showing you to be very, very focused. And in all of this, I feel the sense of the body as being so important, how you cultivate sacred space. You step back into your personal stillness, meditation, health, or spiritual practices that allow you to see the bigger picture, so that you can adjust the needs of others to your need to create the space where you can exercise your gifts. So this is about understanding best, setting up the ground to say no as appropriate, to not be distracted by all the needs of others. When you are focused on accomplishing something that requires all of your attention, all of your effort, and this has been part of your healing process as someone who is likely to overgive in one area or another. And for many of you, your work is a way that you ease that instinct to give more than you are receiving. And this is another opportunity as you are getting very close to accomplishing a heartfelt goal to you, something that is aligned with your purpose, your mission, your contribution to the world, that you give yourself the space, the privacy, the stillness required to make sure that you are in alignment with what is best for all through what is best for you. I'm going to clarify this, and if this reading, Libra, is resonating with you so far, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I have to say, allergies are getting the best of me in our temperate climate here. I appreciate all the support that you give me. I appreciate your comments, so feel free to drop some in the box below. I'm going to clarify, beginning with the past, the Nine of Cups, and whatever that was, we'll find out. We have again the Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords. Interesting. This is signaling a little bit of a deeper change you're aware of in the past. So this ability to come to some kind of a crossroads in your life, your lifestyle, your practice, a way that you're finding your truth beyond the path that you've always trod. So you are knowing this doesn't, it may not feel like a choice to you because the compulsion to do what you're doing has often or always been there. What you're doing is something that feels like you have to do it. This is pursuing your truth. And this is perhaps breaking with relationships and opportunities, environments that you have been fairly connected to, even loyal to in the past. It looks to me like you have cared for the needs of many people along the way. Whatever change you made for you took care of others as well. And that is built into who you are. But the recognition that you have to give to yourself in equal or greater measure is necessary for you to follow through on this goal that you're pursuing. You have to maintain this higher perspective that you are gaining through practice. It's not as though this is something that's descending from the sky with in terms of the way that you should approach this goal, but you understand that there is a higher goal, there's a higher perspective that you want to incorporate in order to survive this really successful ride to victory. This is taking a lot. This is going to take everything you have, but you have all the skills, all the experience in spades. So there's no need to worry. And I haven't even pulled the clarifying cards. That's sort of what I'm getting right now. Okay, one's out. Let's have another one. The Seven of Wands and the King of Cups. It's sort of what I was saying. Because sevens all line up to a certain extent, this idea of defending your sacred space, protecting yourselves from the distractions so that you can prioritize your gift. And your gift is giving. So this is something one must be very careful to not burn oneself out on, to not face an ongoing exhaustion or depletion, because you enjoy giving, you enjoy supporting, you enjoy creating an environment of love and support, a safe place for people to expose themselves, to work through their feelings, their need for support, a safe place to ask for help. And this is something that you are working towards, but all the while mindful of how you must maintain your optimal well-being. The Chariot card is emphasizing indeed this need to protect yourself from distractions and is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. I like that. And the Queen of Cups. The Queen and King of Cups are often showing up these days. I think it's so interesting as two major planets have moved out of Pisces into Aries, and yet Uranus is moving forward in Taurus, which I believe is our anchor here and our connection to Venus, the planet of love, harmony, and reciprocity. So you have learned to keep yourself in check. There's a critical partnership. This can be the partnership you're establishing with yourself, not simply being the person who takes care of others and now is learning to take care of yourself, but how to build that same resource in your team, in your community so that you are creating the safe container for others to be vulnerable, to create, to move forward and work in relationship and community with others who have needs. So there's some way in which you are supplying the needs of others and may have at least one partner. And that partner can be an individual, it can be a group or groups of individuals, as well as a partnership with your passion, with your mission, with your service of love. The Nine of Pentacles I like because it shows your relative independence in a practical way. You are financially independent or certainly stable enough to understand very clearly that this investment in a project or opportunity is an investment in yourself. Because of the way that you've been able to manage your resources and enjoy them, you also have the privilege of investing in others along the way, all with a very clear goal in alignment. So this means that when you make decisions, when you act as a leader, you can do that with integrity because you understand that you are an individual with the right to make decisions that are best for you first and foremost. What a lovely blend. So I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle. I'm not going to take that because that was just a little too fast and more like awkward, clumsy. Okay, so this one is face up. I'm going to put this one away. And I pulled the Libyan gold tektite. And the key word is manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. If you enjoyed this, if this resonated for you, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, namaste.